Okay, so before you were talking about you were admitted to the hospital. What led you to even bring yourself to that place to even to even admit yourself?
Um, well, my past is one, and I don't know, just feeling hopeless and like didn't feel like wanting to be bothered. Just,
Why do you feel that way? Do you feel that there's something in your childhood that or something in your past that brought you to that conclusion?
yeah, yeah. In my past, I grew up in foster care, so um, I was molested from the age of 5 until 17 by like just various people. So I guess
Gosh.
back then it like my innocence was taken and part of me. So I feel that it makes me it has made me incapable of like emotions and feeling and trust. I just feel like when it happened when I was 5, all of that just
Oh my
was
gosh.
taken. So during school, like I felt like started looking at myself differently. Like I'm this like horrible person because I'm not normal. Though nobody's normal, but I just feel like I lack certain capabilities that should be natural.
Well, I understand, and you have to carry that burden for many years. I can imagine how that took a toll on you psychologically. So you've never spoken this to anyone besides me.
I have, but I haven't sought help um, because I blocked it, so it never become an issue. Um, I think about it every now and again, but it did never bother me up until like I guess a couple months ago, maybe about a month ago, two, something like that.
So what I'm hearing is you being molested at a young age took a physical and emotional toll on you for these many years, and you just couldn't deal with it anymore. You couldn't hold that in anymore, and you just wanted to end that pain.
Yeah, that amongst other things like what was going on. So yeah,
Well, I would like to say I'm very sorry you had to go through that. No one should have to deal with that. No one should have to have that done to them. Um, you're the person who, the person who molested you. Brought was he ever brought to justice on his chart on what he did to you?
the people, no, it's like more than it's like 11. It
Oh
might be
my
more.
gosh.
I think I just lost count. But, no. Back then it was like a different time. So now people are more aware, and kids are more aware, and kids are very
Most definitely.
blunt and talk more. So back then it wasn't, and I did tell, but nobody like listened, and the diapers worker didn't just ignore it.
She just didn't care.
Yeah, so I just naturally adapted to it. Just adapt to certain things.
How did that make you feel when no one believed you? Like Like, how did that make you feel?
uh, hopeless.
Well, did you have, in your foster home, did you ever have any siblings? Did you have any cousins or anything?
In foster care or?
Yes. Any foster kids? Like, did your foster brothers know? So it was just you? Do you feel that if you had siblings that may have been a little older, do you think that talking to them may have helped, or?
No. I have an older sister, but she left home like at 16, so.
Let me ask you something. If you could go back and change certain things in your life, how do you think that would impact you now? If you could just, if you could just make a wish, do you think that would impact you differently? Do you think you would have a different impact in your life?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't.
You, from my perspective, you seem like you're a woman who's been through a lot. You've had to hold on to a lot of anger and stress and feeling that something is wrong with you when it really had nothing to do with you personally. That had to be a struggle for you. Do you feel like if you've have undergone counseling back then and hashed out your feelings, do you think that would have made an impact or made a difference if you'd done it earlier?
It probably would have. But, you know, in our culture, they don't believe, African American people don't believe in counseling or help or therapy, stuff like that, so,
I've heard that as well.
so, yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm sure that took a lot for you to express with me. I think this was a very important session, and I will see you next week.